Welcome back to Lock and Reload.
And the Weaponeer channel.
And?
Go fast, shoot smart.
Attaboy. Anyway, we are out in the southern part of Wisconsin. We are doing our ZRT, our Zombie Response Tactical Team Training. In other words, we have a lot of zombies that are out in the back, and we are going to go ahead and do our zombie run and gun. Well, in this case, it's going to be a walk and gun because we're running as a team. So this is our very first one that we're actually doing as far as a team. The whole purpose behind this is we want to go ahead and do a better course than Outbreak Omega. I'm not here to make Outbreak Omega look better or look bad, but give them good ideas on what they can do. And the fact that we went to Outbreak Omega on the 9th of July, and it was cool, but for the money that you spent on it, I didn't feel that I got my money's worth. Because they had a lot of static shooting. And as I've stated in some of my prior videos, if I wanted to do some static shooting, I would have just stayed home. So this is our little bit of insight and our version of a zombie course. So, got anything to add?
No, it's just our first basic idea on how to run the course. Have a little bit more fun and actually practice a little real accuracy at the same time. Our targets are zombie targets, and we have a balloon that's blown up and it's placed over the zombie's head. So in order, the course kind of works out like we walk forward and we fire it with pistol, and the idea is you get a target per person, and you have to hit the balloon in the head, hit the balloon, hit the head. And once the balloons are hit, you can go forward. Since we all are moving forward at the same time, we have to go ahead and make sure we are in line for safety. Once the target is hit, we go to the next one. And once those targets are hit, we go to the next one. And at that time, once the targets are hit, we can go to retrieve our rifles.
So basically, we are fighting with pistols to our main battle rifle, because that's the beauty of a pistol. A pistol is a short range. It helps you fight to your main battle rifle, your main rifle, whether it be 22, 7.62, 39, ARs, whatever. Yeah. But that's more towards fighting for your pistol, and that's what we're trying to simulate here.
What are you rocking today?
I am rocking the Smith & Wesson M&P as always. I'm also rocking my AK-47 with my UTG Leaper's Red Dot, and that obviously is at the end of the target. And then of course I've got my Voodoo Tactical chest rig, which I'm going to be putting out another updated review on it. We'll leave that in another video. And then of course I got my mags. I got my Gerber LMF, and then I also have my Kershaw Skyline. It just looks pretty. What are you rocking?
And I will be running the Hello Kitty Beretta, and then downrange I have a SKS, a little bit of furniture on it, still running the factory box mag, however.
What kind of SKS?
We'll still make the best of it.
What kind?
Yugo.
Is it 5966?
My SKS is a Yugoslavian M59/66A1 that Go Fast and Shoot Smart will be rocking.
Checking. Today I'm running the VZ58. It's all custom. And as far as the pistol, I'll be running the 1911 with the brake. And no, I don't have any gear on me today. I'm going to be running the helmet mounted camera, and I'm going to keep the plate carrier setting by itself today.
It gets heavy. It's not as hot in our last camp and shoot. We were shooting in 111 degrees. It's actually bearable today. It is warm, but not as warm as that particular day. If you saw in the past videos, we were sweating up a storm.
Anything else?
Good.
Let's kill some zombies.
Outstanding. We're going to run some downrange and see what we can do.
Stand up. Advance. Hold. Fire at will.
So I hope you enjoyed another edition of the Camp and Shoot. Granted, I didn't get any footage of the actual camp this time. You know, it's all the same stuff, doing other product reviews and whatnot. But I did go ahead, as you saw, as you've seen, we did do our ZRT, or Zombie Response Team shoot, and hopefully that you enjoyed that very, very much so, because we enjoyed shooting it for you guys. And again, this video is more towards giving Outbreak Omega a good idea on what they can do. As you saw in the video, we didn't take we took maybe an hour to set up that course. Outbreak Omega has an entire year, and that was just one example of a good course that they can run. Something that's simple, and it is what it is. You have anything to interject with that one?
Well, it was far more entertaining than the Outbreak Omega. The idea of using the balloons for the head of the zombie, that right there brought a lot of realism to it, because you had to actually hit the balloon rather than at the Outbreak Omega. You were more or less assumed that you hit the target, much less the head. And this way, with hitting the balloon, you knew that you hit the target and you could progress to the next round.
I really enjoyed how we had it set up. You know, I think possible different course ideas, and we can sit down and try to figure out a way to elaborate on this a little bit, and hopefully Outbreak Omega follows, you know, our kind suggestion, comes up with something a little more fun, and as you could say, it's more rewarding this way as well. You know, even with the steel targets, you have no clue where they are behind the target.
Yep.
So with the balloons, you know when you hit your target, and you advance on from there.
I definitely have to agree with that. Being able to go ahead and do a run and gun, quote unquote, it really gives you a different perspective on shooting. For the simple fact, I mean, anybody can go out and do some static shooting, and we don't do this because, you know, we're looking to be military, or we're looking to, you know, copy other channels. We do it because, you know, it's simply fun. It gives us another opportunity to do more shooting, and gets us involved with, you know, our gear that we have purchased. That way it gives us a chance to, you know, try it out, see what works, see what doesn't. Because I don't know about you, but there could be a zombie apocalypse. I mean, you look at Japan and their nuclear issues that they've had. They're probably very, very much close to becoming a zombie than anything I know.
All the Obama supporters are about as zombie as you can get.
Yeah, it's definitely true. So I hope, you know, Outbreak Omega takes this in consideration on what they can do. And I'm sorry, Fated Destiny, that you did miss this weekend, but you missed a really, really good weekend, and hopefully we'll catch you on the next one. But so for all of you that are interested in some of our camp and shoots, we'll obviously go ahead and most likely post up a video on the next one. I'm going to try to do it in a month in advance. I know Up in Here will probably do it a couple weeks in advance, and I'll try to get Mr. Go Fast Shoot Smart to do it in advance as well too. But you guys have anything else to interject?
Well, the other thing is, I know that they, at Outbreak Omega, they have a time limitation, so they don't want to be trying to inflate, you know, 6,000 balloons. But there is a simple way of doing that with steel plates, where you have your steel plate and you have your other steel plate, so when you hit that one, it pops up another one that's red, and it pops back down. That'd be the easiest way to go ahead and have some more realism to it. At least you know you're hitting something, and that's the whole point, to become a better marksman. You
know, and I like more reactive targets, something that isn't necessarily just paper.
Yeah.
Because of the nature of things like Outbreak Omega, when you have a mass amount of people, you're shooting paper target, you're not going to have the opportunity to go check your target. So that's why I like the balloon idea, the steel targets. I am going to interject this. If you decide you want to go ahead and buy a target from Zombie Industries, it's a whole new can of worms with that. It's a cool It's a cool target in theory, but we found out it's basically a bunch of foam with paintballs.
Yeah.
So it didn't bleed as much as we'd like.
It actually didn't bleed at all. All you saw was just a little spot where the bullet was, and that was it.
I don't know if there are better ways to go ahead and make those targets, but we are going to try to do our best and try to make a little bit better target. And you got anything to add?
Not that I can think of. You know, we just hope more of you will come out and join us next time. It's a really great time, great opportunity to get out and have some fun with friends and get some shooting in.
And by the way, this is Go Fast Shoot Smart's first time at the camp and shoot. I mean, he's wanted to go to a couple of them, but, you know, if you got kids, you know, those take priority. So at any rate, this is Lock and Reload with Up in Here. Go Fast Shoot Smart. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. As always, catch you later.